Hey guys, finally he sleeps here, back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to take a look at the Fusion. We are in the middle of it. We're coming up on, we're in the first weekend, so we're about 5 days, 6 days into this. You should have at least enough shards to make the first of the 4 epics that are needed, and probably are on your way to the second. If you've actually worked ahead, you can get it through. Spider, Champion Training, Dungeon Divers, and Gear Enhancement were the first one, and now we had Fire Knight, which just finished up, Classic Arena, Summon Rush, and then if you finished either Dungeon Divers or Champion Training, you have enough for 2. We're coming into this second half of this. Once Summon Rush is done, and we have the Champion Training that's running right now, next we're going to have the Dragon and another Gear Enhancement, and then the final push is that last portion next weekend with Ice Golem, another Classic Arena, and then the Gear Enhancement event. The wild card in all this is this one right here down behind me, which is the Hero's Path. The expectation is that that is going to give you points based on shard pulls and obtaining champions in any way you can, because there's no other champion chase in here. But we don't know for sure if that's how that's going to work. We just expect it. It could be another Hero's Path where you only get credit for summoning champions using your shards and Dungeon Divers. So if it's Summon Rush mixed with Dungeon Divers rather than Champion Chase mixed with Dungeon Divers, it's going to make things much more difficult. So we're right now in the middle of Summon Rush, and I think it's time to pull some shards. So we'll take a look and see how I can finish this out and if we can pull anything decent. Now a message from our newest sponsor, APTOIDE. Here's your chance for a secret promo code in Raid. To get started, use my link to download APTOIDE on your PC or Android device and install or update Raid Shadow Legends. For a limited time right now, this will also earn you bonus resources inside the game. What is Aptoide? That's easy. Aptoide is an alternative Android app store that is partnered with Raid to give you more for your hard-earned cash. Next, you'll need to install the APTOIDE Wallet, which is 100% fast and safe. Before you make a purchase, use my promo code SLEEP to receive an extra bonus of up to 25% in all your purchases in Raid. It's that easy. I've made room here. I've got some room. Let's go. Let's take a look at this. We need a grand total of, what is it, 3,000 points, and these things, it's normal numbers, 20 for Ancients, 120 for Voids, 500, and 3,000 is the target. I think that's where we need to take this to. So how much room do I have? I only got room for 5 spots. We're going to have to actually clear some space here. So we'll do that and then come back. I have to dump a ton of stuff. All right, I've made enough room here so we can at least open the voids. Let's see, what do we have? I can't decide. There is Queen of Hearts and Odin. Both were event champions that were hard to, you just had to get lucky, and here they are both in. We got decreased defense on A1, strips buffs from enemies, and then Death Brand. And then there's an ally attack on the A3. In a passive, for every 10 buffs the enemy team receives, grants the champion an extra turn. I really want Queen of Hearts, but I think I'm going to get more damage out of Odin. So one enemy berserk on A1, A2 is it removes all buffs from all enemies. 80% chance of placing decreased defense and stun. This is a weird one. Attacks. One enemy before attacking steals all buffs from the target. The damage inflicted this skill depends on the target's type. But the attack will ignore 100% of the target's defense. And then, let's see. Every 9 turns, places a block damage on this champion for 1 turn. It also applies a buff spread effect, taking all buffs from this champion and then spreading them throughout everyone else. I think it may not be the smartest decision, but I think I would rather have Odin. 40% speed increase in arena. Yeah, we're going to go with Odin. And then Dawn Caller Sabitha is someone I don't have. I didn't have any extra from the fusion, and we actually claimed the fusion, so that's one that I wouldn't mind pulling. Let's go. We've got 10 of these things. We'll pull a couple. Nice first pull. All right, so we'll keep a hold of her. That's somebody I wouldn't mind taking the 60 just to have, if for not another epic. Yeah, as our. Let's see, what else do we have? We're gonna pull these one at a time. Rare. Tabitha can be used in Curse, the Cursed City. You can use her for Faction Wars. There's just a few random spots. Plus, we have hard Faction Wars coming. Frenzy, she's food. No issue in keeping her. But it's another epic. This is Summon Rush, though, not Champ Chase. So we're only getting credit for the voids we're using. We're getting no credit for the champions that are pulled. Justicar, there's an actual fusion champ that we can use for future champ chases. Drowned Bloat Wraith. 3 more. Huntress. Ugh. Seducer. And last one, I think. Another rare. Okay, so that's it. That's the void rares taken care of. How much room do we have? What all have we claimed here? We made it through 1,300 points. So we're almost halfway there. 1,320. And I think, yeah, I'll at least claim the shards. I actually may go for the XP barrel too, just to do it. All right, I think we're gonna shift over to Ancients and start pulling them here. Ugo, and I'd looked at these earlier, and as much as I've always wanted to have a second Armands, I don't really know where I would use him anymore. And I thought he was going to be great in like Arena. Don't know. I think this is going to be my better half right here. Prisma. Heavy damage, and he does have a lot of little secondary skills. I think that's what it is. We're going to go with High Keeper Prisma for the target here on the Ancients. But I still need to make some room. So we'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. We got plenty of room now. Actually 24 spots. Let's go ahead and take at least 20 Ancients. There you go. Epic out of the gate. Miscreated Monster. So we can use Miscreated Monster as an epic empowerment, but that's about it. Pestilus, I'm not even using. He's straight food. We can do 10 more. Yeah, there's nobody else here that I'm too concerned about. 10 more. Give me a Lego. Rare. Spirit Host and Sorceress are both fusion champs. Helmaw and Magnar, 2 more epics that I can use for I can take those for empowerment. All right, we're back. Got plenty of room now. Need to finish this stuff off. We picked up another void, claiming clan boss Kurzad. Doesn't help me any. All right, Ancient. We'll at least take, I think I'm going to have to take close to 30. I may have to go in under Frozen Banshees, good. Apothecary. All rares. Frozen Banshee and Apothecary are keepers if you don't have them. Rare. Oh, Royal Guard. It's an empowerment champ. That's it. I need to pull more. Let's take it to 100 and then check it. Help. No help. Let's do 2 more. Let's see, 1 more. All right, last one. Rare. Damn. All right, I still think I have more. I need to pull 10 more. Yeah, we're still shy. How far are we? So, yeah. I need to pull... Actually, I need to pull a 10 more and a sacred. Seeker. This is not shaping up. Okay. How close are we? So 180. 180. We'll just pull 10. We'll pull 10 and call it a day. Rare, 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 rare. Are these all rare? Come on. Umatogi. Who is she? One enemy, 2 time. Norse 20% target. No one that... I don't think there's going to be any huge bump there, but that's enough. We should have Summon Rush done. That's it. The fusion is flying. Like I said, we already looked at the calendar for this. There's a lot to do coming up. We've got the rewards from the Community Weeks check-in. Make sure you're following along with those. It's a decent amount of stuff going on. I'm excited. This fusion is kind of shaping out to be somebody that I think people initially were kind of like, nah, do we really want this fusion? But I think that there's a lot more people on board with claiming it, even though it is kind of niche targeted towards HYDRA. That's it. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe here on the Raid Shadow Legends channel. I am Finally He Sleeps. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep making videos.
Finally he sleeps, finally he dreams. In a world of games it seems